Welcome. Today we're going to do a bit of Premier Draft Kaladesh Remastered. Uh, so this is actually the two Kaladesh sets. So it includes, what's it called? Hour of Devastation, I think, is the second one. Yeah, I should double check that, shouldn't I? I'm probably talking absolute nonsense. We'll figure that out later. Never mind. So what we're going to do, we actually have a couple of draft tokens stored up. I'll probably just do one of these drafts. And I've decided this is what I'm going to use my draft tokens for these occasional special premier drafts from basically sets that I've not drafted before. I think it'll be quite a good experience and quite interesting. I have briefly looked at a draft. I've looked at a guide for this draft. I wonder how long we'll have to wait, actually. There's only one more person. What I can do is quickly find the guide and be able to figure everything out. Let's just keep an eye on how we're doing. Oh, that's two more seats filled. Exciting. Right. Yes, this is a curated amalgamation of both Kaladesh and Ether Revolt. I would say Hour of Devastation is the Amonkhet follow-up, isn't it? So Kaladesh and Ether Revolt. And these are, I think, the only sets in Magic that have the energy mechanic. I think it's called energy. Right. Let's have a little look. Oh, yeah, it has filled up. We're going to click ready. Pretty exciting. Right, are we going to just draft? Are we going to rare draft here? Okay, that seems like good mana fixing. It's like a City of Brass. We are going to just rare draft, even though, you can only use these cards in Explorer and Historic. Because we're not taking this super seriously. We'll probably end up with a bit of a pile of cards, but we'll try and make it work. I was hoping this would make energy tokens, but I guess mana fixing is good. We have a mythic rare. Indomitable Creativity. Destroy X target artifacts and or creatures. Oh, that's a good start. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until the artifact or creature card is revealed and exiles that card. Those players put the exile cards onto the battlefield and then shuffle. Okay. Interesting. You blow up your small artifacts and treasure tokens, and you blow up his big creatures. I think that's very cool, and I'm going to take it. And obviously, yeah, it's a mythic rare. And we're going to try and make this work. I think that's going to be cool. Right. No rares. We'll look at the uncommons first. Gear Shift Aced, 2/1 first strike. And it's a pilot. That gives vehicles first strike. Pretty cool. Fatal Push is a really good removal spell, isn't it? Nature's Way, Vigilance and Trample until end of turn, and it deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Okay, cool. Renegade Map is mana fixing as well. Let's remember that. I see, that's another removal spell in black. Okay, so let's take the Fatal Push. That's because I've heard of this card. Everyone talks about Fatal Push. Okay, we have another rare, and it's red-white, which isn't the worst. We will take that card and then read it. Dwarf Pilot. Boosts other dwarves. That's pretty exciting. Vehicles get +1/+1. As long as it's a creature, which makes sense. When you tap it, you may pay X, reveal top X, pull all dwarf and vehicle cards from them into your hand, and put the rest. Yeah, okay. We are a dwarf and vehicles deck now. And red and white, I think. We might not play. We don't have to play Fatal Push. We might have a sideline in black. 4 damage to target creature. That's another good card. Let's take that one. Enraged Giant, Improvise, Trample, Haste. Yeah, seems good. Let's look at this again. Enchant creature, can't attack, block. That is another removal spell. It is an enchantment. Yes, let's take the removal spell. We are doing well for removal so far. Okay, makes a couple of artifacts. We know Renegade Rally is really good, but it's the wrong colours for us. I think we're pretty committed now to red. Yeah, don't play this card as the recommendation I've had. 1 damage to any target. Oh, wow. And it can do another point of damage. And it's an artifact. Yes. Quick, pick it before I run out of time. Gives vehicles haste. 3/3. Just a solid guy. Brings artifacts back from the graveyard when it dies. That seems good. We've got a way of sacrificing artifacts. We're kind of looking for dwarves if possible. Okay, let's take that. Kind of want vehicles though. There's a right Sky Skiff. That's a good vehicle. Each player may scry one. That's weird. Okay, let's take a vehicle. Okay. Discard 2, draw 3. Okay, let's do that. Precise strike, okay. Implement of Malice. Okay, interesting artifact. Yeah, we'll have a sideline in black, I guess. And Frontline Rebel. What's that one do? Okay, 3/3, keeps attacking. Okay, Bristling Hydra. Yes. Pretty sweet. So just assess. We've only got 4 creatures. This is a bit of a deficiency at the moment. Okay, obviously we're taking the mythic rare. Oh, that's insane. Okay, kind of fun. very unlikely that that's going to like pay off. Need way too much mana, but we can dream. 2 damage to each of 2 targets. Well, that seems good. This is another vehicle, 6/1 trample. This gives us energy, and it can give something else flying. That's quite good. Just a 5/4 creature. Got the Sky Skiff. Yeah, sure. 2 damage to each of 2 targets. Let's take the removal spell. Yeah, let's take that. Rare. Sure. Yeah. So this finds dwarf and vehicle cards. We didn't find any dwarves yet. I think we got 1 vehicle. Oh, the Farforger's Puzzle Knot. We like that one. That is a Dwarven Artificer. There's some really nice red burn here. Am I really going to pick a dwarf over the red burn? It's hard. Okay, do we want the cheap burn spell? Yeah, let's get the cheap burn spell. Something to do on turn 2. Artifact creature. Renegade Map is good. That fixes mana, that fixes mana, but which one is better? Maybe Renegade Map is better. Okay. Steelworks Brawler, yes, I think. Another workshop assistant's pretty tempting though. Oh, that costs. By the way, that costs 3. Okay, maybe we need to go for that one. Not as good as I thought it was. Okay, big flyer pumps the team. Lizard, or yeah, get the big flyer that pumps the team. Flying and fabricate. This is quite good. I think it's that one or the giant. Let's go for the giant. Green, black. Spire charge, Chandra's Revolution. Is there something wrong with this card? I keep getting past this card. Okay, that's splashable. That's splashable. We really need a creature. Look, another. Let's read this card. 4 damage to target creature. Surely that's good. Nobody wants red. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's nice. Don't know if we'll play him, but maybe it could work. Obviously we take this one because it's a rare. We are at 10 creatures. Doesn't feel like enough creatures. Do we have many vehicles? We've got 1 vehicle. That's terrible. So this dwarf pilot's not going to be much good. Still, it's a 3/3 for 3. Right, there's another rare, so we have to take it. That is the rule. Right. Another rare, okay. Sure. Okay, red, blue, land. Let's just splash for blue. I'm going to take it. Why not? Probably don't use it though. Okay, Hungry Flames. More red burn. And how are we doing for artifacts? We've got 6 artifacts. So I think the Hungry Flames are better here. Another Chandra's Revolution. We've got 3 of them. Maybe that's enough. Let's take kind of a crap vehicle. Maybe. Oh, no, maybe let's take the Revolution. Let's have 4 of them. Nice, okay. Big artifact. Let's take another Sky Skiff. Let's take a creature. Take another vehicle. Take another artifact. See this 4 damage spell, nobody wants it. That's a good aggro card. I've got 4 Chandra's Revolutions, so I'll take another creature. We need something to win with. Ruinous Gremlin. Okay. Okay, 53 cards. I think we drop the black part of the deck. I don't think there's anything amazing. Kambal, Consul of Allocation. It's pretty cool. I don't really want to drop that guy. Yeah, we'll try and play this. I think we'll just drop that card. Cathartic Reunion. Maybe we could drop that. Right, Implement of Malice is too hard to activate if we're just splashing black, so we just drop that one. Gremlin's pretty nice actually, there's so many artifacts it should do something. So that puts us on 12 creatures. I'm going to have another look at these, so don't think we can justify Fatal Push. Yeah, that's just a black common. That's got flying. It's not that bad. This is double black, so it's uncastable. It's pretty cool, but not that cool. Got some cool green things here. We could sort of think about splashing green instead. Don't think we'd be able to play a Hydra. That does seem pretty good. Right, yeah, this is definitely going to take a bit longer to figure out, so I'll call that end of part 1. Thanks for watching so far. Welcome back. So I've just been tinkering with the deck a little bit. I decided I couldn't really cut it down to 40, and I don't know the environment too well, so I don't know which cards are best. So we've gone for 45. And we've gone for 18 land. It's a little bit sort of tight on land. We do have one Renegade Map for fixing. And we do have a Cathartic Reunion to just as a sort of bit of emergency card draw. So hopefully that will be enough. And really we'll have to see how good these removal spells are. Chandra's Revolution. It seems like it ought to be good, but nobody was picking it, which is suspicious, to be honest. I'm splashing black for the one card, Kambal, Consul of Allocation. So he seems pretty cool. I mean, I could splash green because there's 2 quite good green cards here, Rishkar and Lifecrafter's Bestiary. Which is, so you don't even need green mana for this one. It does something quite useful. I'm kind of talking myself into it. I'm tempted to play this now. Now I wonder if I can. Yeah, I've talked myself into it. We're going up to 50 cards. We're going to add some forests, or a forest. Mountain and plains. Bristling Hydra is a bit too. Obviously, it's double green. So it's not very likely to happen. I don't think we play Implement of Malice. Yeah, let's do it. Let's throw caution to the wind. Right, that puts us to 13 creatures. We have very few creatures. A nice green artifact. Of course, it scries, so it can help us find the green mana in the deck. So that seems like it could be quite good. Okay, we've got 3-drop and 4-drop removal spells. That guy gets a bit of evasion. We never did find any dwarves. I mean, there was an option for a dwarf, but I think we took a removal spell instead. And there's the green artifact. So we'll see how fast this environment is. He didn't play anything turn 2. I don't think we'll play Cathartic Reunion. We'll just try and hold on to this for when we get excess lands. Okay. Nice. So I think I'll play my own monitor and we'll maybe trade off. because actually I didn't hit my fourth land yet. He hasn't hit his red yet. Giant growth. Yes, basically. Let's got another one. Okey-doke. One or two targets. Okie dokie. This guy doesn't really stop them very well. That could chomp block. This could get me to land number 4, and I could start blowing up his dudes. See, I think this is the bold move. I think we do this, try and get to 4 land. Then he's probably going to have a blow up artifact spell. Because if we hit a land, we've got Furious Reprisal, which is pretty good in this situation. Okay. That can make a 1/1. It's going to get... Okay. That is a land. Yeah, here we go. Furious Reprisal. Bang. Bang. Oh god. So he's put it out of range. Alright. Okay, we like that creature. It's pretty good. So yeah, he's a 3/3, she's a 3/3. I can oh yeah, I can pay 1 life. That's very interesting. Let's play. Yeah, don't tap that, please. Okay, let's play this. We will pay 1 green for 1 life. Get another creature. Get another card. But he's just had a pretty impressive aggro rollout, and he's made a 5/5 with tokens, and he's got another creature. Okay, sweet. So that's a 3/3. 5 mana. I feel like I can do something with 5 mana. I reckon. So that costs me 1 life. We end up with a couple of 4/4s. And then we've got Chandra's Pyrohelix to try and take out the PMAT Outrider. But we might just die to trample, now I think about it, if we tap for green. On the other hand, do we have any other choice? Okie doke. Why is... Oh, I can tap you for mana. That's very cool. Because you have a token now. That's quite interesting. Does that change anything though? We still have the problem of taking 1 trample damage. I think we'll go next, and no attacks, and end the turn. But it looks like he's got just a very effective mono-green deck, really. That's just... consistent is the word. More consistent than my deck. If I don't hit 4 mana, none of my removal spells work. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? That'll kill me anyway. That's got 5 toughness. So I think this format, it's get to 5 toughness and then you beat this card. Okay, that is astounding. He did not do anything. I can tap this guy for mana. That's really interesting as well. Okay, my turn. Scry 1. Mountains. Yes, I think so. I actually have 8 mana. But obviously he's going to swing in with Ethersphere Harvester. I don't have any... I do have a flying blocker. Yes. Well, that makes a kind of sense. We'll have to decline that. We need our blockers. Do we swing in with Depala? I'm going to say no. Okay, 4 damage to that one. Just kind of does it, doesn't it? We don't have... Yeah, he does have red mana, funnily enough. Just, yeah, much more effective aggro rollout, so he's obviously got a lot more creatures in his deck, I would guess. Lower curve as well, perhaps. Well, he started on turn 3. I think I still kind of like my deck. I don't think I can make it much better. Cool, we have our mana land. We could Cathartic Reunion to just look for some lands. Yeah, we hit a land anyway. That's pretty cool. Get rid of the cow. We're hitting lands. That's pretty nice. Do we want to ping something for 1 damage? Yeah, I'll just ping his face for 1 damage. I think we can't afford to do nothing on turn 2. Okay, Cobra. Obviously we can... Yeah, we should have waited, and then we could ping this 1 mana creature. I will play a workshop assistant. So obviously I'm not going to get the value from the workshop assistant, so if it dies now, so yeah, we'll let that through. It's a 4/4. I think we revolution that. We can play an Enraged Giant as well. That is a possibility. Probably should have done a plane so he doesn't, because he's got double green with Druid of the Cowl. Yeah, we'll take the damage, it's fine. Okay. Let's see, we've got could just play an Enraged Giant. We'll ping the Cobra. That's a sorcery, I think. Ditch these mountains. There we go. Cool. Right, can't be blocked by artifact creatures, that's obviously quite annoying. I think first things first, we will blow up the Rhino. Yeah, sure. Lots of giant growths in this set. Does that... Yeah, that gives him extra energy, sure. Right, no attacks. Okie doke. So he's tapped out. There's no vigilance, does it? Okay, does it have trample? No. So we'll block like that. Get our artifact back. Oh, we'd need fully 9 mana to do all of these things. Do we want the puzzle not in play? I'm just thinking, because we can tap this for our Enraged Giant. And we'll do no attacks. So far, yeah, first 2 players have had giant growth type combat tricks to save their creatures. Sure, okay. Removal spell. Not much I can do about that. Alright, good game, I think. Just concede. Right. So we're seeing the reason why the red burn spells aren't that popular. There are big creatures and there are ways of pumping up creatures which seem pretty popular. Oh, we've actually got our turn 1 drop, the Gremlin. But yeah, this puzzle knot isn't looking too good, to be honest. You kind of feel compelled to play it out turn 2 if you don't have anything else. That's where it's losing a lot of its usefulness. But okay, interesting. He didn't play anything. It helps me get out my improvise creatures, I guess. Alright. damage. 2 damage to fire. Need triple red. Got a very special spell. Yeah, this guy only blows up artifacts, unfortunately. Right, aerial responder. That's a cool dwarf. Flying vigilance, lifelike. Tap a land. I'm going to play, I think, let's say one more mountain. And then I'll keep these 2 lands in hand. Mask of Trinketeer. So, yeah, he can just make creatures every turn. And they're 2/2 as well. And he's not an artifact himself, he's an artificer. Let's play that guy. I think all of my removal spells were pretty reasonable, so I'm not really kicking myself. Okay. Fabricate 1. So we will. Those. In with the giant. Yep. Yep. There he goes. Now. Very interesting. Okay. We can kill the Trinketeer with Puzzle Knot because it does 2 damage. So we just chomp block like that. Okay. Puzzle Knot. Point of damage. Puzzle Knot. Point of damage. Yeah, pretty nice. Okay, that comes into play tapped. That's another Dwarf Artificer. He's got 3 cards left. Oh god, okay. 4/3. So that's gonna kill me nice and quick. I'd love to use Renegade Map to thin out my deck, but we don't know what we're gonna end up getting. You know, what we're gonna top deck. So do no attacks and end the turn. Seven damage, 6 damage. Nope, it's going to be one of those games, I fear. We managed to blow up, let's see, 2, 3, 4 of his things. But yeah, he still had more. Yeah, I've got the Trinketeer, this guy, and this guy. Okay, my turn. Ooh, a mobile garrison. It's crew too, wouldn't you know it? And this stops you crewing vehicles. Tragic. Oh well. 2 damage to each of 2 targets, so yeah. That does not get crewed. He's going to die anyway. Okay, good game. Yeah, he was splashing for black as well. But yeah, not to be. Let's see, I did draw 10 of my land there. I think it was something like... that's about half my land, I think. Not quite half my cards, I suspect. Oh well, you have to have a 0/3 once in a while, I think. And we were very, very greedy with... Obviously, we're rare drafting. In a Premier draft, you're going to get more rares. And I think we ended up with 11. I think the only one that was probably a bit silly was Spire Bluff Canal, because we didn't need it. We weren't going for blue. And you're only going to use this in Explorer or Historic, where you've got enough other lands and other dual lands. So yeah, so that was my first attempt at that. I think quite possibly my only attempt. But we can't. I guess I found out why maybe Chandra's Revolution isn't that good. It's quite expensive. Does 4 damage. Doesn't kill absolutely everything. There are big creatures. First 2 games there were giant growth spells to protect the creatures. So yeah, maybe not as great as it looks. And the main problem is, yeah, we've only got 13 creatures. To have a sort of consistent beatdown deck, You want 16 or 17 creatures in 40 cards, and we've got 13 in 50. 18, 19, 20. Yeah, we had 21 land, so last game we got 10 out of our 21. Which is probably not the best draw, I would say, but we kind of held our own for a while in that game, so that was something. We got to see Rishkar, we got to see Lifecrafter's Bestiary, so that's something. If you cut down to 40, there would have been a more chance of getting the Indomitable Creativity, and maybe that's what I should have been thinking. This is all about this card. Let's just see if we can draw this once in 3 games. But I find it quite hard to cut the deck down, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, but that was a good experience. That was fun. I've just got to figure out some other way to get my wins for today. I think I've already added it to the decks. Get our pack. And we may as well open a Kaladesh pack. Nice. This one's pretty powerful. I think, yeah, there's quite a few counters getting added to creatures in this set, so I suppose that's another reason why red damage spells aren't that good. Okay, that seems quite insane. Yeah, there's got to be some combos with that one, I would think. Right, yeah, so I think that is a video. So thanks for watching.